project from start to finish. Call us today, 405-928-8089. Visit us online at scissortailroofing.com for a free estimate. Call Scissortail today, your trusted local roofing and construction company.
Sooner Baseball is brought to you in part by Oklahoma Career Tech, preparing Oklahomans to succeed in the workplace, in education, and in life. Visit poweredbyOKCareerTech.com to begin your career development journey today. And for comprehensive coverage of college baseball and softball all season long, tune to Sirius XM SEC Radio Channel 374 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app. Sirius XM is home to your favorite team and conferences, including live games plus interviews and analysis. So cheer along with the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/SEC Radio 2025. And we've got a Sooner pitching change as we move to the top of the fifth inning. Pitching changes are presented by Certa Pro Painters. Are you looking to make a change at your home? The professionals at Certa Pro Painters can help. Mention this ad and get 10% off your interior or exterior painting from Certa Pro Painters. Call 405-990-8521. And the new Sooner pitcher is left-hander Michael Catalano, freshman from Frisco, Texas, Frisco High School. Did I say left-hander? He's a right-hander. I can confirm that. And he'll face the left-hand batting leadoff man, Jason Lazo. So third pitcher that Skip Johnson has used today. This is a righty-to-lefty matchup, and this one is sliced foul down the left field line. Over toward the bullpen. Somebody has to hop the fence to retrieve that ball. Catalano's been good. 3 appearances, hasn't given up a run in 2 2/3 of relief work for Skip Johnson, a Frisco, Texas native. They list him 6 foot. This pitch is outside, and it's 1-2. 93-mile-per-hour fastball from Catalano. This one pulled to first, just fair inside the bag. Taki, the first baseman, backhands it and jogs to the bag ahead of Lazo for the first out in the fifth inning. A 3 unassisted putout. So we were talking about, you as a coach, you have to sit and hear it from the fans. You were telling me, and the Sooners are going to get to experience Texas A&M, about an experience at Texas A&M. They like to get on first base coaches as they back up, Rich?
Yeah. We'll let this pitch go.
First pitch here to Bryce Hughes, who doubled his first time, then had a sacrifice. Fouled back.
Yeah, so they like to, after you talk to the base runner and you start backing up, they start making the truck backing up sound. The beep, beep, beep. So every now and again I just stop, take a step forward, and then take a step back, take a step forward just to mess around with them. But they're good down there. They pack a place in.
0-1 pitch hit him. Looked like a breaking pitch that never turned for Catalano. So that would be heckling lesson number 1 right there from Rich, if you're giving the lessons out.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot more stuff that goes into it.
Sure.
Some stuff we can't probably talk about on the air for sure. But, you hear it all. I've heard it on the field, off the field.
Bryce Hughes takes his lead at first. Jaden Jones is in, swings through the first pitch from Michael Catalano.
Yeah, like I was telling you earlier, when I was a freshman, we were playing down in Texas, and they had the Wild Bunch, who's a heckling group, and I was a bigger shortstop, and
this one is swung on and missed. Carmichael's snap throw behind the runner Hughes at first, and as Taki applied the tag, the ball popped out of his glove.
And I had no idea what I was getting into down there, and I'm in the odd deck circle, and one of the guys from the Wild Bunch yells at me, "Hey, Hills, is that a cheeseburger in your pocket?" That's probably one of the best ones I've heard.
So did you laugh at that one, or were you in the zone as a player, so to speak, and gave it right back to him?
I actually laughed at it.
There goes the runner Hughes towards second. Carmichael's throw is not in time. It'll be a stolen base for Jaden Jones.
And I'm pretty sure I got a hit.
That's the best response, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. They were good. They would, asking about where I went to high school, where's your Belinda? They did their homework, and they talked to everybody pretty much.
Is it a good idea to engage with them or let it go? It's the 1-2 pitches. Fouled back here by Jones.
It's best to let it go, but every now and again, depending on what somebody says, you say something back. Depends on how personal they get.
Cheeseburger in your pocket. You respond no, but if you got one, I could go for one right about now.
Right.
Jaden Jones, base hit up the middle his first time, pulls this one to third,
There it
diving
is.
on a fair ball. Willis comes up with it. He won't have a play, but what a spectacular diving stop that was. Now, you may think insignificant, but if that ball trickles past him, then the base runner, Hughes, is able to make third base in all likelihood there.
Yeah, if he gets past him, he's going to score. That's a great play, diving down the line. Obviously couldn't get Jones at first, but saves the run by diving and keeping it on the infield.
And it keeps Hughes, and if it deflects off of his glove, maybe Hughes gets to third and stops.
Yeah,
but
probably, since he's laying on the ground.
that is the second hit for Jones. And runners are at first and second with one away for the cleanup man, Jaden Flores. And the Sooners bring the second baseman, Branch, in behind the runner at second. The throw glances off his glove, and it goes out into center field. Retrieved out there by Jackson Willits, but that's going to be a Sooner error on the pickoff attempt behind the runner. And would imagine they'll give that to Catalano. It's the second Oklahoma error of the day.
I don't know. I think that's on Branch, to be honest.
Branch should have had it?
Yeah, that was right to him. It was just a little timing play. Catalano didn't turn and throw it hard. I mean, this is just a normal play. The ball went off Branch's glove, didn't bounce or anything. I think he should have had that.
It is the second Oklahoma error of this game. Now, not only is the tying run, but the go-ahead run is also in scoring position for the Tigers as Jaden Flores fouls this pitch off on the third base side. Flores is 0 for 1 with a pop-up to short and a walk in this game. So Hughes was hit by a pitch. He stole second. And then Jones had the infield single. They both move up on the throwing error. Runners at second and third and one away. And the 0-1 pitch, a little bit outside, I'm guessing. 1-1 the count. Texas Southern in position to tie this game or take the lead in the top of the fifth inning. Both teams have 5 hits. Sooners have committed the game's only 2 errors. Handcuffed him with that pitch. 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Swung on and fouled into the glove of Carmichael. 1-2 the count now to Jaden Flores.
Yeah, strikeout would be big here. Strikeout, pop fly, where the runners can't tag.
Deep breath for Catalano. The right-hander kicks, deals up and in. And 2-2 the count on Flores. Flores, a .304 hitter in the cleanup spot. 4 runs driven in for him this year. Sooners took the lead in the bottom of the second inning. And there's a beautiful breaking pitch for a swing and a miss. And strike 3 to Jaden Flores.
Yeah, that's what he needed in that situation. Good pitch.
So it is 2 down. That's the first strikeout for Catalano. It is the third strikeout for Sooner pitching today. And with the runners still at second and third, but now 2 down, here's Evan Jobert, the left fielder, who's 0 for 2. Jobert has struck out and flied to center today. Comes right back with that breaking pitch, but this one misses outside. First inning for Catalano. This one is popped up. Foul ground down the right field line and out of play up on the berm. SEC scoreboard. We'll check in on the other games that are going on around the league, but it's brought to you by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. It is 7-3. Georgia leads Georgia State. They're in the 7th. Florida and North Florida will start at 5:30. LSU and DBU at 7 o'clock as this one is swatted foul. And look out over on the first base side.
I'm not too sure that ball didn't hit the on-deck player.
He looks none the worse for wear over there. You've also got Morehead State at Kentucky. That one getting underway shortly as well. We'll update you later on your SEC scoreboard. This one of 5 games around the league. 1-2 pitch with 2 down. Runners at first and second, and a called strike 3 to Evan Jobert. Catalano strikes out the final 2 Texas Southern batters to stop the threat in the 5th inning. It is no runs on a hit and 2 men left. We are midway through this game in Norman. The Sooners lead Texas Southern 1-0. This is Sooner Baseball from Learfield.
Entrepreneurs and More Norman and South Oklahoma City have an experienced business partner in their neighborhood. More Norman Technology Center's workforce and economic development team understands the challenges entrepreneurs and small businesses face every day. From building an effective
Top of the 6th coming your way from L. Mitchell Park in Norman. In for Toby Rowland today, I'm Chad McKee alongside Sooner Gray and Rich Hills. 2-0 Oklahoma on top as the Sooners try to move to 8-0 on the season against Texas Southern and sweep this little 2-game midweek series. Jonathan Trejo leads things off for the Tigers here in the 6th against the Sooner right-hander Michael Catalano. Catalano is the 3rd pitcher employed today, and he deals a strike. We saw Landon Victorian for 2 innings of 3-hit ball, and then Bo Sampson for 2 more innings. He gave 1 hit. Catalano gave up a hit in his first inning out there. He deals this behind Trejo. To the back screen it goes, and the count is 1-1. Trejo walked in the 2nd and hit a foul pop-up in the 4th. Bunts this one, pushes it foul up the first base side, and it's 1-2. We remind you to get your kids into the game and behind the scenes by joining the Sooner Kids Club. Membership includes free admission to over 70 sporting events, a Sooner swag pack featuring a replica football jersey, and VIP experiences all year long. Visit Soonersports.com/kidsclub to join today. 1-2 to Trejo, leading things off. There's strike 3 called.
Frozen. Fastball right down the middle. He must have been looking for something else.
That is the 3rd strikeout for Michael Catalano today. And for Sooner pitching, it's number 5. That'll bring in Tyler Legendre. He's 0 for 2. He's popped up and struck out. Right-hander versus right-hander. Right through there. 92-mile-an-hour fastball from Catalano. Catalano having a good year. Still no ERA. This is his 4th appearance. And he's now up to a full 4 innings pitched for Skip Johnson. This bullpen, there are some arms. And seen good appearances from guys like James Hitt, Dylan Crooks, certainly. Reed Hensley yesterday as well, Rich.
Yeah, he threw the ball well.
1-1, down and away. So much of what Skip Johnson is great at, coaching pitchers, is the culture and the vibe there within. And you go out to the bullpen before games when he's working with guys and there are so many other players around. As the 2-1 is up and away, man, you can sure learn a lot, even if it's not your day to pitch or throw a bullpen, just from watching Skip Johnson work with other guys.
Yeah, and that's what good players do, is they learn even when they're not playing or throwing a bullpen or hitting. You know, you listen to what coaches tell other players, and sometimes those are some of the things they tell somebody else might be something that can help you.
3-1 pitch is line foul by Legendre down into the bullpen on the first base side. And now the 3-2 from Catalano. Strike 3 called. That is 4 consecutive strikeouts for Michael Catalano going back to the 5th. And the last 2 have been looking. In fact, the last 3 have been looking.
Yeah, he's got good life. I mean, gun's only showing 92, but the fastball looks like it's coming out of his hand really well. Jumps in on a hitter.
Base is empty, 2 down. Elijah Rodriguez, the number 8 batting catcher, is in. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. And there's another strike from Catalano. He works out of this windup, and he takes a step forward, and then as he turns, he kind of pauses. And then, boom, in it comes. Just to kind of gather himself.
Yeah, and a lot of these guys nowadays, they start pretty much turned almost like they're in the stretch. So they're taking a small step forward to help them stay on balance and stay on line down the hill.
0-1. blisters the mitt with a fastball on the inner half. 2 strikes on Rodriguez.
Because they're trying to work back to front, not side to side.
Catalano's 1-2. Lifted in the air to shallow right field. Easy play for Sam Christensen over near the right field line and medium depth in right field. Inning over. It was 4 straight strikeouts for Michael Catalano, looking impressive. And the Sooners lead at 2-0, headed to the bottom of the 6th. Today's broadcast presented by our OU Community Cornerstone partners, Fowler Auto Group, OG&E, OU Health, and